video number 4 on how to clear the path towards your optimum health. Now, in this video, we're going to see how all of this work. Okay, so we've seen how exciting is the potential of the genomic revolution and what it means for us. Now we need to understand how it works, because what is the process behind this? The process is very simple actually. It requires you to do a DNA test, okay? It requires you to have a kit, it's either a tube where you spit in it or a mouth swab that you will then send to the lab. The lab then will sequence those genes that we talked about and find what are all the difference by copying them by millions of times. We will find then what are your priorities, your health priorities when it comes to health or fitness tendencies, right? So this is where you can crack your health code, let's say. But this is not it, because obviously all of the informations are very important, but it requires implementation, and this is what will make the difference. So this is where you will start actually your own journey, your own rewarding journey. And this is where things get very exciting, where you can see those results happening. So in terms of nutrigenomics, which is the science of genomic in alliance with nutrition, is very exciting because you can then tailor the food to your needs. Okay, and it's amazing because let's say, for example, that I know through your DNA test that your detox system is not optimal. Okay, everybody talks about detox without really knowing what it is, but there's two pathways to the detox system. One will help to localize where, you know, what needs to be removed, what substances needs to be removed, whether it is substances from certain type of protein like meat or the combustion of it, or other things like toxic, or the way you metabolize coffee, or all those things, right? So we will find out then exactly what needs to be done. And also we know that the power of foods actually interact with those genes, with the expression of them. So basically certain type of food could actually switch on and off the expression of certain genes. And this is what is nutrigenomics. And this is exciting because that means that if you have the knowledge about a poor detox system, for example, you can optimize this detox system by using certain type of food that will support your detox system, okay? So that means, you know, things like cruciferous vegetables like cauliflowers, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, allium vegetables like all the bulbs like garlic, onions, will actually switch on those genes to help support your detox system. So that is, you know, just for health, right? That's just one example, but everything can be now tailored to you, because it's about time we treat you as the unique being you are. And thanks to genomic and nutrigenomics, this is what we can do, right? So this is why it's important that you can now crack this health code. When it comes to weight loss, the results you can expect are also, you know, amazing, because you just avoid the whole guesswork, okay? We know that weight loss can be obtained through exercise and also nutrition. Both of them combined are very powerful, right? But if you know exactly how to train and exactly what you will be more responsive to and the type of diet you will be more responsive to, and we're not talking about restriction diet, right? But the way, let's say, finding out how you metabolize carbs, finding out how you metabolize fat, all of this will help, okay? And this is an example that when I, you know, that's like maybe 4 years ago in a Men's Health magazine. This is an article where I put to test a guy, and we had amazing result within 8 weeks, right? But most importantly, what I love about this is actually not only the cholesterol level, but all those things plummeted, but it's also the, you know, the expression of how the body knows what to do, right? What I mean by that is like your body is an amazing piece of mechanic, and it has all the instruction it needs to put things back to normal. But if you don't give them the tool, it's not going to work. And thanks to genomic, we understand that this toolbox, that an architect far better than us put into your hand, can actually, be expressed the way you want it to be. So, but you just need to provide the tool, and then your body ability to come back to normal is exceptional, right? Because within weeks you can actually already lose a lot of weight. If we know, for example, you've been struggling for a long time, and your problem is just insulin sensitivity, just by adjusting your glycemic index, which is what will regulate your insulin, by adhering to food that are low GI, I would say, would actually make a massive difference. Okay, so this is targeted, personalized to you, and the result will be personalized to you. And there's obviously a lot of research on all this, I'm just not throwing things out there. Genomic is a real science, and there's amazing things happening, amazing discovery, and this is why it's very exciting. We know exactly, for example, certain food intolerance, salt, for example. If you're salt intolerant, well, this ACE gene will tell you, and you will find out that, well, it actually has a massive impact in your heart health. So how alcohol will respond to your bones. So, all of this is things you need to know before, trying to go blind and trying to adjust things that might not work to you. You better have to have a plan for yourself that will work, okay? So, it's the same for fat. There's so many things about fat, but butter is not the evil. It can be for some people, right? There's certain type of genes, apogenes, for example, that, you will have a certain ability and for your body to absorb fat. And if this is optimum or not, you want to maybe look at the type of fat you're consuming. So all this needs to be down to you. It's all about bio-individuality, and it is important for you to understand that if you want to have a sort of rewarding journey when it comes to health and fitness and weight loss, it has to be down to you, because what works for someone will not work for you. We're all different, so we need to find out first what makes you different, to then adjust in your lifestyle, your diet, in your environment, to give all the chances for the better for you. So, what is again your optimal nutrition plan? How do you metabolize those carbs? Do you need anti-inflammatory type of food? Okay, because if you're prone to chronic inflammation, it might be a problem, because obviously we know that in the long term it will cause degenerative diseases. But if you want to lose weight, for example, an inflamed body will not allow you this, right? Inflamed body means that you will not digest your food properly, so your gut health will not be optimal, and at the end of the day you can try everything to lose weight, but the first thing of your body trying to fix is this inflammation. So you maybe want to address this first, right? And if you know that, you know what type of food like turmeric, like ginger will help to actually combat this inflammation. So we need to know about those things. What are your health priorities? Which are the most important? How you organize them? So this is what genomic can allow you to do. And it's the same. Once we have all the basic right, you can maybe very certain things in terms of minerals that you are lacking, and your body's ability to absorb certain nutrients might not be optimal, right? If I knew about my ability to absorb vitamin D and my ability before to absorb all the minerals like calcium and magnesium, I maybe could have prevented all those injuries I had doing all the sports I did, and that's something that is very crucial now, and that you can have access to. This is what is amazing now. We don't have this guesswork anymore. We don't have to. So there's when again, you know, something you can do about your personalized food pyramid. This is not fiction. It can be personalized to you. How much, you know, folic acid you need. So diet, I mean, a plant-based diet do you need? Okay, whereas there's a maximum of, for everybody. You know, it's, for some people it might be, especially women, for example, that are trying to have a baby. If we know that the folic acid is not optimal in terms of absorbing it, thanks to a gene called MTHFR. It might be, you know, something you want to look at and know, and how to change your diet. And we saw about anti-inflammatory, you know, diet if you want to have diet rich in mineral or else, right? But one thing that, you know, I've realized through all those years working with my client is to have the information is one thing, okay, but there is this information trap that once we know about something, because genomic revolution and DNA testing is an amazing tool, but that is a tool. I mean, you can go and get DNA tests pretty much everywhere now, and it's going to be more and more. You know, we're not far to finding DNA tests as cheap as, you know, maybe, you know, pregnancy tests in booths. You know, it's going to happen. But the information is one thing, but we need to have also implementation strategy, and you need to have a methodology with that. This is what is missing, and this is what we're going to see in the next video. How to implement your personalized strategy to optimize your health, because it's all about the implementation. So I'll see you guys in the next video.